Hey everybody, John Osborne here. Let's do the FX Education Outlook for June 14th, 2017. First thing, we did have the FOMC meeting announcement at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. That was on Wednesday, and we did see our markets move quite a bit and saw some quietness before. I do want to point out in the Euro Pound, we've got a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern happening here. That could be an interesting thing. We're normally bullish in this market, but we're watching what happens as we look at this trend line coming down here with this consolidation pattern that's happening, and I'm kind of watching for a 0.88281 if we don't trigger this head and shoulders pattern that's happening here. And we do show that we're still bullish on our daily and weekly, and we're just retesting that broken 0.87864 that we broke several days ago. Now the Aussie US dollar went up and retested this trend line that we have here that went through this pivot. So we're repeating this retest and then a pull back down again. And this is all after breaking above this resistance here around 75638. And we're looking for this to continue to go higher with bullishness on the daily and the weekly, although we are inside of a weekly pennant. For the Kiwi yen, we were looking to see if we could get a bit of a bullish bounce back up, but now with the activity that we had today, we had this in the pending bullish category. We might end up actually moving this to the pending bearish because we went down and tested this gold line here and actually broke it. So let's watch what happens and see if it does bounce and return back up, or does it resume lower. We are looking bullish on our daily and our weekly. On the bearish side, we've got the US dollar loonie, and you can see that we did break through the trend line that we see here on the weekly, and we also have this daily trend line that we're breaking through, and it broke down quite a bit through it, but it went back up and retested and pretty much closed on that line. So we're watching to see if this pullback that we're seeing here is a sign of a reversal or just a good entry opportunity to go further short. With the US dollar yen, we went back up and retested this previous pivot. I'm going to adjust this down here to the bottom of this pivot right here. You can see that it's fighting to go higher and it's not closing above this. So let's see if this will resume lower on bearishness in the daily and the weekly. For the pound yen, I've drawn in this consolidation up trend line right here, and if we can break through there, we could see a continuation of this downtrend. That would be in alignment with the bearishness on the daily and the weekly. A break point would be right around 139.15. For the pound loonie, you can see we're trying to break through this previous pivot right here. We already broke it once, and that was at 1.67953, but we couldn't close below it. And we're doing one more bounce back up. We still have bearishness on our daily and our weekly, so we'll be looking for a resumption of the downtrend if we can break through that this previous pivot here, and we'll probably go ahead and move this one down and accommodate this previous pivot at the low of 1.67845. And finally, in the pending bearish area, we were looking to see if we could go bearish on a break of the bottom of this weekly pennant, but so far it's trying to go back up again. We might reverse this and look for something a little bit more bullish as we move up back towards the upper part, but it's a little early to tell. So far it's looking kind of bullish. We haven't closed above the previous pivot yet, so we'll keep an eye on that. That'll do it for today. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking on my picture in the upper right, and you can look at the previous uploaded video by clicking on the video image to the left. And until next time, have a great rest of your day.